Have you ever wondered why cars and trucks do the things they do? That's what this Have You Ever Wondered Why series is all about. I'm Kevin with Kevin's Mobile Automotive Repair, and every week I break down real automotive questions I get asked out in the field, so you understand what's normal, what's not, and when it actually matters. So let's talk about one that confuses a lot of people after an accident. Have you ever wondered why you can be in a crash, have visible damage to the vehicle, and the airbags never deploy? A lot of people assume airbags should go off in every accident. That assumption is wrong. Airbags are not designed to deploy every time there's a crash, and that's actually for your safety. Let's break it down in plain English. First, airbags are part of what's called the Supplemental Restraint system. That means airbags are designed to work with seatbelts, not replace them. Seatbelts are the primary safety system. Airbags are there to reduce injury in specific types of severe crashes. Now here's the most important thing to understand. Airbags do not deploy based on damage. They deploy based on force, direction, and speed change. The vehicle has multiple sensors that constantly monitor how fast the car is slowing down, how sudden that change is, and where the force is coming from. This is called deceleration. You can have a lot of visible damage from a crash that didn't involve sudden deceleration, and in that case, the airbags won't deploy. For example, if you slide into something, sideswipe another vehicle, or spin and hit an object at an angle, the force is spread out over time. That slower change in speed doesn't meet the threshold required to deploy airbags. On the other hand, a hard sudden stop, even with less visible damage, can trigger deployment. Direction also matters. Let's use a real-world example most everyone has seen or can easily view. Baseball, watch an outfielder catch a fly ball or one to the side. Their hand will fall back a small amount when the ball hits the glove. This action is slowing down the ball so the full force of that ball does not break the glove along with the hand of the one catching it. Now, a catcher will use a more padded glove to do the same thing, but does not have the distance to catch it due to it being so close to your body. The airbag will do the same thing. It slows you down as the force of the impact does not transfer to you as the car comes to a stop. Most airbags are programmed mainly for frontal and near frontal impacts. Side airbags, curtain airbags, and knee airbags have their own sensors and criteria. A rear-end collision usually won't deploy front airbags. A low-speed side impact may not deploy curtain airbags. That's all intentional. Airbags deploy at over 200 miles per hour. They are explosive devices designed to inflate and deflate in milliseconds. If they deploy when they're not needed, they can cause serious injuries, broken noses, facial injuries, burns, wrist injuries, even concussions. So the system is designed to be very selective. Now let's talk about another factor people don't realize. Modern vehicles use multiple sensors, not just one. There are impact sensors, accelerometers, seat occupancy sensors, seatbelt sensors, and control modules all talking to each other. If the system determines that deploying an airbag would do more harm than good, it won't deploy it. For example, if the crash severity is below a certain threshold, or if the occupant position isn't ideal, the system may decide not to fire the airbags. This is also why airbags may deploy on one side of the vehicle, but not the other. Your car was in an accident and the airbags didn't deploy. Do you think something failed? Most people do, and that's wrong. Airbags don't deploy based on damage. They deploy based on force, direction, and how fast the car stops. If the impact isn't severe enough, or the force isn't head-on, the airbags are designed not to deploy. That's on purpose. Airbags deploy at over 200 miles per hour and can seriously injure you if they go off when they're not needed. I'm Kevin with Kevin's Mobile Automotive Repair. I break this down fully in my Have You Ever Wondered Why series. Full video is on the channel.